Hello, everybody. I'm Steph. And before we jump into episode 47, I just wanted to give a little bit of an update because we recorded episode 47 last night. And the downside to recording an emergency episode right away is that we miss out on updates and news and information. And I honestly didn't think we were going to get more details until someone did an interview, like Travis or Taylor did an interview. Did not even think about the possibility of Ed Kelce giving us the details that we want to know. So I just wanted to discuss those real quick because we do discuss on the podcast, like, oh, when did it happen? And now we know because of Ed Kelce. Thank you very much. So Ed Kelce basically said that it happened about 2 weeks ago. And ultimately, everybody did the research, the digging, the puzzle mystery solving, I don't know, and ultimately figured out that it was right after the podcast was recorded. Now, I've seen both literally that night after the podcast was recorded or the day after. More people, I think, believe the night and like the same night. And I think logically that makes sense. I get why people are saying that because it would happen in their backyard. So while the podcast was being recorded, they had the backyard set up. Now, how would it be the next night if they were setting up during the podcast being filmed? How would she not see all of those beautiful flowers? I don't know the layout, obviously, at all of their house, but I think that makes a lot of sense. Two, she had the same lip color, and then you can also see in one of the pictures, I don't know how like legit this is, but the indentation of like the headphones in her hair. I think that that makes a lot of sense. And then Ed Kelce was saying that Travis was like, oh, like let's go out to dinner or something. Or they were going out to dinner. And before they were going out to dinner, he's like, let's have some wine in the backyard. And that is when it happened. And I think that that is so adorable because, again, just like in their own backyard, it just makes it more like intimate, beautiful. There's absolutely no worry in the world that anybody's going to be there. So I think that's such a smart thing to do. Somebody noted too that like, well, if that's the case, then on the podcast was the last time she ever would have referred to him as her boyfriend, which is just like a cute little thing. Like, yeah, duh. But the fact that it's right after that, and then we all saw that moment, adorable. And then what I also love is the fact that it happened 2 weeks ago and we haven't heard any whisperings of anything, or at least I haven't. I have not heard anything like that. Thank God that didn't break, huh? The fact that I haven't heard any rumors and they were able to keep it under wraps for 2 weeks. I love that so much for them. Then Ed Kelce also said, I think maybe in a separate interview, I'm not sure, that he asked Travis, like, well, when are you guys going to like announce the big news? And Travis is like, whenever Taylor wants us to. It's just so interesting that Ed Kelce, I wonder if Ed Kelce gets approval from Travis and Taylor, or if they're just like, whatever, just let him say what he needs to say so that maybe they only tell him things that they're like okay with getting out. Ed Kelce also said that they FaceTimed him after it happened and he was like sort of expecting it. Travis asked Taylor's dad for permission like we thought. And then he also talked about their like wedding planning and how like even though it's this big like royal wedding, it's still just the kid that he raised. And he's like, and I'm sure the Swift family feels this way too. I don't know. I think that's actually it. And hopefully I'm going to be able to cut this down and keep it as short as possible because I can chat away. If you are all ready, it is time to drop everything now.
To ask what's going on.
No, we all know what's going on, but
I've asked so many times this month.
Literally. Wait, I don't even know what's happening. Wait, I'm Steph.
I'm also Steph.
Welcome to episode 47, crazy, of the Drop Everything Now podcast. You all know why we're here.
Oh, shit. What? I didn't realize this was...
Oh my God. I should have gone to... That is why we're here, everybody.
We are engaged.
That is why.
I haven't used this mug in so long, and I was like, oh my God, incredible.
Literally, we're going to get into it, but I knew, I don't know, I knew we'd be here, but I never thought we'd be here.
No, I didn't. I never thought we'd be here. Like, I thought we'd be thinking we were here because of like,
Clues.
well, you know what? This bitch, though, she did tell us in the New Heights episode, I will never make Easter eggs out of my personal life. But I didn't even mean it as an Easter egg. I meant more so like in my head, we would get a clue through a song. Like, oh,
a clue through a song,
they're
or we
married,
just
or-
or just like we would hear rumors online, and like we would never know if it was confirmed, and then it was just gonna be like one day confirmed, like, yeah, we're engaged.
yeah, or like she's wearing a big ass ring.
Right. And then she's like, yeah, we're like on during press, like saying my fiance. Well, I guess we should just lead. Like, obviously, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged to be married. They are betrothed. And I don't think anybody in the entire world right now is working, is doing okay. Everyone's freaking.
Everyone's freaking.
Everybody is freaking.
Yeah, your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married.
Yeah, the caption.
That was her caption. I can't believe we found out this way.
Okay, I can't believe yes, I totally
Do
agree.
a personal Instagram post. The most personal Instagram post she ever had on there was with like Prince William and Travis.
With Travis, yeah.
And it's still
in a long
sort of
time.
like, this is the
like
Eras
she
tour.
has right.
Yes, she
right.
used to do it, but you
she
know,
has
like,
not.
Since,
right,
since
years,
like Reputation,
years.
basically, she has not posted personal things on her Instagram. And you could even argue that the Prince William and Travis one was like still she's like in her Eras tour bodysuit.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's just crazy.
So wait, I think that we should talk about like how we found out and our emotions, and then like everything else after. Like our reactions. Like I'm still reacting. It's still hard to process. And by the way, before you even say that, like not us. Well, you specifically, but you were like, all right, that's it for August on our last episode. And I was like, I don't know if that's it for August, Steph. You never say never, because look what we did last time. And like it's almost like we keep manifesting crazy news. Because our first August episode, we were like, well, that's our August episode unless she gives us a reason. Oh, she gave us many reasons. This is our fourth August episode. And what I also want to bring it back to, and we'll update this with new ones at the end. For those of you that listened 4 episodes ago, you would know that at the very end, I just decided to go in my little nifty Taylor Swift lunchbox here, which has a bunch of Taylor Swift songs. And I was like, let's do like Taylor Swift fortunes, like one for me, one for Steph, and one for just like all of us. So just to take a look, I have them in my desk.
That's right.
Because Steph was like, keep it in for the next podcast episode.
So we could talk about if
and
anything
we could talk about
manifested.
it. Now, the thing is, like, we forgot the last 3 episodes to do it, but now it really is the end of August. Well, there's just no way we could do it.
We're going to be on vacation.
We're both going away.
The end of August, so we can't do anything.
We're both going away in 2 days. Okay, so first of all, for you, Steph, we pulled out
Labyrinth.
Now, do we still have any clue looking back in August?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, like, well, remember it like came on in my all Taylor Swift song shuffle like the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I get lost in the labyrinth of my mind a lot. I really do.
A lot in August, in this past month, I should say, since we pulled.
Maybe not in August as much as some other months, but like, yeah.
Well, there's still time. There's still a couple days. So we'll come back to that. Now, what I pulled for myself was karma. And I was like, I don't have any enemies. And as I was thinking of like circling back to this, I wanted to say that yesterday, so Ryan and I decided, I was like, I want to do something in the other center. So we're going to Disney on Friday for the weekend. Like we have
fun,
whatever, like his family goes a lot. So they have like points and stuff. So anyway, so we're going to Disney, and I was looking at shirts to get for Ryan, and what we're going to get, it's not going to come on time. So I might have to make it, but literally I was just trying, he has a shirt that's Loki and it says anti-hero. It must be exhausting always rooting for the anti-hero. It's a great shirt. So we were like trying to do something like that. So I said like Disney Taylor Swift or something like that. Or I searched Star Wars Taylor Swift shirts. And the one that we're both obsessed with is like Karma's on your scent like a bounty hunter with
Mandalorian.
yes on it. And Ryan's like obsessed with that shirt. And so I feel like
Oh, that's fun.
there's my karma thing that I'm like, whoa, I would never, Karma's never been my song, but like I would wear it for that, you know?
Yeah.
And I ordered t-shirts. And so I might I can like download the design and print it myself. So that might be looking back.
Karma.
And then the next one we pulled was We Were Happy. And I was like, we're going to look back and just know that we were really happy in this month. Like and that was for everybody. That was for all Swifties. Yep. That was like for the general population. And then I randomly looked down and saw the card August. And I was like, we are going to all be happy with whatever is happening in August. And
my God.
Look at where we started.
We got an album, we got a podcast, we got an engagement.
Like, holy crap.
That's insane.
Crap. I just can't.
So we're going to have to pull those cards again at the end of this episode.
Yes. At the end of this, we'll do it for what's going to come between now and then our next episode in September.
We also, like, we're going to have, like, basically 2 episodes in September when you think about it. At the very least. In a sense that we're going to do, like, I don't know, whenever we get back from vacation, we'll do a September episode is basically the pre-Life of a Showgirl.
Right. We need to, like, send out a survey or something.
Early October.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. You know, you're going to be hearing from us a lot. So, oh man, we've never produced this much content ever, especially lately. We used to, when we very, very like first started in 2021, we did do like, we were kind of doing 2 a month.
Every like 3 weeks, I think we'd try to record so that we could get one out. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it just like slowly drifted away. And right now we're hot and heavy. I'm sorry if I look back a lot. I re-put up these because they kept new shelves, and right before I started it almost all tipped over, so I put it back up. So if you notice it falling, I think I heard it, just let me know. It's I made it less heavy, but I'm
worried.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
And then I taped that up. So I told you guys my studio will be different every time, and it's different.
Love it. It's amazing. And I also fitting. I don't have a normal voice right now.
Oh, I don't notice.
Oh, good. Okay. And sometimes, so I went on a bachelorette and truly lost my voice. Like I'm still kind of recovering. And every now and then if I talk too long, I just,
you get like raspy?
My tea. Yeah, I get a little raspy. Nice. But just FYI.
Wow. Well, I don't notice.
Anyway.
I don't notice it at all, but
okay.
I'm glad we both are
That's why we're here.
Yes. Okay. So let's talk about first how we found out and reacted. I'll go first only because that's chronological. Mm-hmm. I'm being a piece of shit today, and I like slept in, and I'm like, I'm feeling depressed today. Like I need to go back to bed. Like I couldn't get myself to like have a reason to like. Do you ever have so many things to do, but nothing's due that day or around that time, so that like I didn't have like I'm the type of person that needs a deadline to do something. So I was really struggling, and I was like really like down on myself. I'm like, I need to do something, like, and then I suddenly get a text. I'm like trying to like build it up. I'm sitting on the couch, and I suddenly get a text from my husband, and he's like, engaged ? And there's a picture, but I'm trying to decipher who it is without reading that it says like NFL. And like it didn't say their names, but maybe it did. I don't know. But I'm like, who's engaged? And then I finally click it, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I open it up, and it's the NFL post. So I'm like, wait. This has to be true, because I didn't see the Taylor Swift post right away. I saw NFL's post, and I was like, hold on. So I'm like texting Ryan, nothing is spelled right. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I finally see that it's legit, and then I see that Taylor Swift fucking posted it herself, and I am freaking out. I'm FaceTiming Steph, and this bitch isn't answering. So what do? I FaceTime her like 4 times. I'm literally sitting around like, with all this energy, I started crying, like tearing up. I'm like, what do I do? I texted my mom. I'm like, Taylor and Travis are engaged. I didn't know. I'm like, who do I talk to about this? So then I called you again. I left a FaceTime video for you. And then I took another video because I was like, what do I do with myself? I just took a video on my phone to go nowhere. And then I decided to send that to Steph too because she wasn't fucking answering. And then I just had to sit around. And by the way, other than Ryan, I'm like, so many people are like, yeah, like I got so many texts. Like,
literally.
Like everybody, like somebody was like, I got more texts from this than my own engagement. I forget who said that. I didn't. I got one from Ryan. No one else. Nobody else cares about me.
Yeah, it was.
So I was bugging until Steph finally answered or called me back. I forget.
FaceTimed you back.
Yeah.
What do you know? It's the middle of a Tuesday. I was on a work call, and the call was from 1 to 1:35, to be specific. And I'm looking back now at the timestamps because when I finally got off, I didn't look at anything. So I'm on the call. All I see on my phone is my mother-in-law is calling me and we're going on vacation next week. So I was like, she's probably just telling me things about Maine and like vacation and whatever.
Yeah.
And then like maybe 10 minutes later, you're FaceTiming me. And for some reason, I didn't put them together.
Yeah. Why would you put those together?
Yeah. Well, because in my head, I'm like, she's calling me about Maine. And then I don't know what Steph's calling me about. And then that's pretty much all I saw. Because at first, when I was getting another vibration on my watch, I was like, oh shit, if this is Sue again, like, is something seriously wrong?
Yeah, something
like,
bad.
And then I saw it was you. So I was like, okay, no, like, okay.
Then
I get off the call and I check you because then I saw that you were leaving a video. And then I check your text first. And it's just, please, 911. I'm trying not to say because I want you to see for yourself, but please. So I wasn't even fully reading these. I just started FaceTiming you back because I was kind of like, I kind of want to hear what it is instead of hearing it from like the video. You know, I wanted to hear from you what was going on. And then obviously you were the one that broke the news to me. And I just like went into an office and I was like, oh my God, holy shit. So then I looked back and I had 72 text messages. One was just a group chat, like going insane.
Oh, okay. Obviously. Okay.
And then, yeah, so Khan's mom was technically the first person to let me know.
Wow.
She sent me a picture of a phone.
Wait, where? Like
5 minutes after it was posted.
Whose phone did she?
I have no idea.
Whose phone did she take? And then
she said, look at Instagram. And then she sent me she figured out how to do the real photo.
Now, if I were you and like knowing like Sue, my mom, your mom, my mother-in-law, I would have, if I had seen that, I would have been like, okay, please. That's not real.
No, but I didn't look at this until after I already talked to you.
I mean, if you had seen it, I would have been like, that's not real. Like,
yeah,
even
because she's been talking about them getting married for ages. So I was like, she's just like seeing something random.
Literally.
Technically, my sister-in-law was second. She just said, I am not okay. And then it was you. Actually, wait. Then it was the VP I support. Like from a business perspective, she texted me, endgame with a bunch of hearts. She's on PTO, so that's why she wasn't working.
I love that nobody other than Sue actually said what the news was.
No, right? It's like kind of like I get to break it on my own, and then and then I started breaking the news to like my mom, and then Connor said congrats on the engagement, and that's kind of like I was like thank you,
yeah, thank you.
But yeah, I feel like I was like in a state of like I'd get really excited, but then I'd be like, I'm at work.
Right. Like re-center.
You got so much, and I have so much to do that I was just like, I got to get back to work. Like I really have a lot of shit to get done. But then it would be like, holy shit. And then like, I would, like just start scrolling and it's like,
I know.
I can't believe it.
I'm so happy. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm going to do something annoying.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep touching my hair unless I put sunglasses on the top of my head.
Okay.
Which is why I had them on in the like a couple episodes ago, and I realized I'm like, oh, it worked, because I have like a problem. Like I literally can't stop like staring at.
I love that for you.
But I think if I have this,
I
think I'll stop.
Perfect. You look great.
I think I'll stop.
We'll see.
Okay.
But no, I mean, like that was it.
I'm almost like jealous of you. Like that.
Why?
Well, that so many people care about you. So many
people care about you. When you really break it down, it was my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, like a person I work with, and then it was you, and then it was a group chat.
Right.
So I have a group chat with like a bridal party I was in, like in a wedding like 2 weeks ago. That's still very hot. And obviously a lot of these Taylor Swift announcements were coming out leading up to her wedding.
Right.
Like, so we have been like in that group chat every time she puts a countdown. It's like that group chat blows up. So like we've been very Taylor Swift focused in that group chat, especially since the wedding's over now.
Right.
So I think that was really I normally don't think I would have this much engagement in like that group chat with this.
Right. Yeah.
Now we will, but
no, yeah. My two best friends did, Jenny and Alyssa did text me, but like literally 20 minutes ago.
But like, I feel like sometimes it's also one of those things where like, since obviously in a lot of people's lives, we are like the resident like Taylor Swift fans.
They're like, oh, they already know.
It's like, they already know. And I think in this case, it was like literally so many people texted within like 10 minutes of it being posted that it was probably like, oh my God, I'm going to get her.
Right.
You know, like she doesn't know. And they did get me.
Yeah. No, I know. And yes, I would have too. Cause for me finding out, Ryan texted me and going back, it was 17 minutes after I had posted.
Yes. Right.
And the crazy thing is like, I was on my phone. Or maybe, I don't fucking know what I was doing.
Look, you weren't on Instagram.
I wasn't
also
on social media. I don't know what
how
I was
I've
doing.
actually managed this so far. But I also have like during the week, my Instagram is set to 15 minutes of time.
Yeah.
Like I'm only allowed to be on it for 15 minutes. And I had posted an Instagram earlier in the day about my friend's bachelorette that I was just on. So in my head, I was like, oh, wow, imagine if I was blocked from Instagram. I was like, oh, I already met my limit. And I couldn't see it.
Well, you could just undo that, right? I mean, you have power. Okay.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm saying it as like Instagram is I'm not usually on it that much.
Right.
As much as like Twitter. Really.
Literally.
Twitter and TikTok sometimes.
Twitter?
Every now and then I'll fall into TikTok. Like I'll be on TikTok for a while, but then I go weeks without it. Instagram, it's kind of like random. Twitter is probably my main.
And ever since I was like, I haven't been on TikTok in months. And even before that, I was barely ever on it, which was true. And then ever since then, I re-downloaded it and I'm on it a lot again. It's been like
I mean, I still love it.
I didn't know people were still on it. I kind of thought it died out.
No, it's still very
Yeah.
Literally. So I was telling Khan before we started recording, he was like, what are you guys going to talk about? Like, and I was like, well, obviously. And I was like, well, but like, that's really it, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we've got a lot of views on our last YouTube video. So we're kind of like trying to make sure we like, strike while the iron's hot kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And then he goes, well, you should probably post stuff on TikTok too. And I was like, okay. Like, he doesn't have TikTok.
Funny.
And I was like, but how does, whatever. I guess
what are you
still
talking
a
about?
thing.
And also, we are.
Well, yeah. And I was like, well, now that we learn how to make clips a lot easier.
Yeah.
We it is happening a lot more, but
yeah. And but I mean, he's right. I literally like before that, like I would post like a reel and be like, does anyone use TikTok? Do I even have to do that anymore? Like that's how like out of the TikTok loop I was in, but whatever. But yeah, okay. So back to Taylor Swift. I know we said it already, but just to reemphasize, I just never thought that she was going to just post the pictures herself or like whatever it was, because we don't get information like that. And I thought, I thought maybe one day down the line we would just kind of find out, or they would not like deny it, and then we'd see her out with a ring. And then maybe like in a press show, like has a new album, and maybe in one of the like interviews, she would talk about it. But now, so seeing it, we got to see the pictures. Okay, so first of all, gorgeous.
Stunning.
The flowers.
Stunning. It's stunning.
Like how long? I want to know like how long was he planning it?
I don't know, but I also feel like he could, like, being that famous and like rich, you can probably put these things together really quickly too.
Definitely.
But like it also just looks like exactly, not that we know her
right
as a person, but like we do. It just looks like exactly what she would want.
Well, it's literally, did you see the comparisons of the Lover photo shoot? I wish it was in one of these, but it's not, with all the...
Oh, I haven't.
It's all over. Google the like Lover flower photo shoot that looks like their engagement. Like she's sitting
Okay.
in like this beautiful garden of flowers, and it's almost like the exact same
Oh.
vibe.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Is it the same fucking place?
Literally. Like, is it?
Oh my God.
Who knows?
It's literally, I can't believe I can't believe
I can't
she just
believe.
posted it.
I know.
And also, I don't know why, but did you see how it's like a dynamite emoji she
Yes,
put with
for
it?
TNT. Like Travis
is.
and their TNT.
There it is. Because I was like, that's hilarious. I was like,
Yeah,
that
like,
looks like a
where's a
Travis
dynamite?
emoji.
Yeah.
If like it's not a heart, it's not a ring.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
like
so funny.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't even like acknowledge it at first, the emoji. I just, because I was
So
barely
much.
processing the pictures, and then somebody like said it later. Like it just like was there
that
like
makes a lot of
TNT.
sense. I'm
the
glad you
dynamite.
clarified that for me. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, what a hilarious emoji choice. Yeah, it is like truly just so crazy that, and especially like what also makes me, okay, wait. Should we, before we talk more about like her posting that and everything like this, should we discuss what we think in terms of, did this happen recently or was that an engagement photo shoot? And it
Yeah.
happened over the summer.
I think it happened recently, but I'm not like just
Like,
because
do you think his hair was shaved when they got engaged, or do you think it happened before training camp?
So
I guess would be the question.
I want to believe that we just saw the moment, and in my head, this photo shoot happened this past weekend because that's why it's posted on Tuesday. You get the pics real quick. So in my brain, in my heart, I want to believe like that because he got down on one knee. If it was just a photo shoot,
yeah,
maybe I would feel differently. But I'm not like, obviously I'm not certain. I can
no,
definitely.
but that's a good point because like the VP, my coworker, when she was talking to me about it, she was like, "Do you think it just happened?" And I was like, "Well, his hair is shaved, so it had to have happened recently." And they're like,
Right.
she was like, "Well, what if it's just an engagement shoot?" And I was like, "Oh shit, I guess people do engagement shoots later." But to your point, they're usually not doing the proposal again.
Right. And if they were like, if you look at the pictures of like him, because you had said that to me, I was like, no, I mean, like, I like to hope that those are the real pictures. But she looks emotional, like in the one she's hugging him.
So at one point, she was like, it doesn't look like, she was like, I imagine she would have been crying. But if you zoom in on the second one, like this one, you can kind of see her nose is like a little
Yeah. And then the one where
know?
she's hugging him, there's one where she's hugging him that I felt like she looked emotional. And then him just down on one knee looked very emotional. And I feel like Taylor wouldn't want to do a photo. Like, I don't know. Maybe. Like, if they did do it, beautiful, great. But she just does so many photo shoots. Like,
Agreed. I'm with you. I think this was like the real time. Can we also just talk about like, okay. Oops. I'm starting to play the music. This picture.
Yeah. We can talk about it.
Like she looks so
The
tiny.
arms. Do you see his arms?
Yes, that's what I mean.
So if anyone's listening, it's the one where Travis is like holding onto her waist and she's holding onto his face. Holy shit.
It's the second one in. It's the second one in.
It is, wow.
Wow. Okay.
It's
So
like a movie
that's the only thing
poster.
I had wanted to address before we just talked more about the pictures and everything, because I just didn't know if we were coming from this from a perspective of this happened a while ago and they finally posted, or this happened super recently. And I'm with you. I feel like I'm in the super recently camp.
I'm in the super recently camp. I just remembered something that I don't know if you saw, but like,
What?
and okay, I wonder if Taylor had like an inkling or knew anything. But then like someone like somebody on Twitter said, "Oh my gosh, I bet when Taylor said Travis and my dad were hanging out the other day, that's probably when he asked his permission to marry, like asked for permission to marry Taylor." Because remember we even commented on that. I was like, the fact that the two of them were hanging out without Taylor, like it didn't even go through my brain that like they would be hanging out because he was asking like, "Hey, I want to marry Taylor." But like, I would put all my money on it that 100%.
You're so right.
That is when he said like, "I'm gonna propose to Taylor,"
And it would make sense to do it like
a couple months before. I mean, I think that's normal. That's what.
No. I'm sorry. I don't mean like, I'm just still thinking about the timing of the whole engagement. But yeah, right. Like it would make sense to be talking about it well before. And obviously because that ring too, that ring was not something he just went to a store and grabbed.
Did you see he custom made it with someone?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So exactly. Like those are the kinds of things that take a little bit of time.
Right.
And I also, what also makes me feel like it was recent is like, if this happened in like June or May or June, right? Like while it's the off season, she wouldn't post it in the middle of an album rollout.
Right. No, this is like, holy shit, I'm so excited.
Post it at all, right?
Yeah.
But like, she wouldn't post it in the middle of an album rollout. I could see it being like, if I'm gonna post it, I got to do it now before the season starts, like before we really get deep into like the album's coming out in a month. I mean, I guess the album is coming out in a month, but like, you know, like, because like literally yesterday they had to post one of the variants, and then today it seems
she had the story up, like she had the Taylor Swift like variant story up. It's giving, holy shit, I'm so excited. I'm not waiting to post. We're fucking posting this now. I'm literally jumping over the moon with happiness and joy.
Like,
and
what if it
I need this is what Taylor Swift said. I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. That's what she said.
She did. She so said it.
So yeah, the timing of it, in my brain, there's nothing like overly like planned out or calculated about her posting this. Do you know what I mean? Like the fact
I
that
agree,
it's
which
Tuesday,
makes me think like that's why it's been recent.
Yeah,
because
if
they got engaged in May and she hadn't posted about it yet, she probably wouldn't do it
now. Exactly.
Yeah,
and like and it makes sense too. Like I think you just said this, but we were talking about it before. It makes sense because it's right before the season is starting, and I'm pretty sure that that's when Jason proposed to Kylie.
And now that I think about it too, if it did happen, like it could have even happened like last week or something. Like who the fuck knows? But the Chiefs Netflix show premiered yesterday, and Travis was at the premiere.
Oh, okay.
So I could see why that's a reason to wait until after it.
Wait, to wait to post.
To wait to post until after, so he's not getting the questions about it. Because like I still think it happened super recently, but like if that could be another reason why it's like, okay, this happened on Friday, but let me wait till Tuesday because I don't want you to get, because like they asked so many questions about her to like his mom and dad, like, so it was like that would have been taken away from like the premiere event that they were all at.
That's a good point.
So it's more and more still making sense that like it happened recently, but like she was strategic about wanting to get it out there, like, and not caring about getting it out there during her album rollout, but wanting to respect like Travis's seemingly like busy pockets.
Absolutely.
And, like,
but wait, I want to talk about that more in a bit, like just you saying like the question. So I want to talk about the press in the future, marriage in the future. But maybe we talk about just like a couple things on the picture that we want to bring up, and then what could happen with this in the future, if you would.
Sure.
So first of all, do we think she knew? Because like she is wearing a white dress.
Yeah.
I also love that I say first of all to everything. Doesn't matter if it's first, second, third, 20th. I always say first of all. Sorry.
She's wearing a white dress.
So I wonder if she knew she's wearing white.
She might have known or had an inkling.
Or I guess like it's not a fully like bridal, but it's white enough that
I could also see it being something like, because again, I feel like they're very much like
it's summery
in sync with each other, and like, and I also feel like say it could have been like Travis was like, hey, I love that dress. You like, you know, like you should wear that one, or like, you know, like sometimes how they get hints from like a friend or something, and like maybe it was just that she was guided to wear that and didn't know, or
I agree.
You know, she
or it just is random. I mean, it is all like people wear white in the summer.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's like white striped, right? Like the white with blue stripes.
It's got like blue stripes. But like you could see, like I could totally see like if it was like, I mean, I act like they're such normal people, but like, you know, if it's like, oh, look at this, like I got this new or something. It's like, oh, you should wear that to this thing we're doing, or something, you know, where like, or a friend would tell her that, or like, I don't know.
Right. Totally.
Because you're right. It's not like super bridal where it's like, oh, duh.
Yeah.
And I guess we're going on the assumption that this is it happening in the moment.
Right.
So if anybody else is of the assumption that this is a photo shoot, then you already think we're wrong. So I'm just gonna put that.
I have a question though. Have you seen anybody saying that? Because I haven't at all, other than us
not
like talking.
Really.
Okay.
I mean, not really. I haven't seen people being like, "There's no way that was the actual moment, guys."
Right.
You know, like because
like
it also, you said.
Oh, go ahead.
No, but I was gonna say, like you said, like you're right. When people post their engagement, it's usually on one knee pictures, and then if they do the engagement pictures, like an actual photo shoot later,
they're not getting
they don't
down.
do it again.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's more just like, oh, our couple photos that we're going to use for like save the dates or like whatever, or for like our wedding website or like something like that. And okay, so the ring is like, I think it said it was 8 carats or something. I saw it was $550,000. I saw somebody post that, and
I saw that.
I didn't fact check. This is whatever, and then I saw that Travis designed it with someone. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I actually screenshotted this to be able to say so I could have information, but I forgot that my phone is recording.
I also have something to say. One more thing to say. I mean, we have so many more things to say, but
This is the last.
her nails aren't done.
Oh,
So that's another win in the "this is the moment" column,
right.
You know,
if there's an argument,
if there's an argument, we're
just
proving our case left.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the picture. Ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
I noticed that she had like bare
nails
nails
on Twitter real quick.
Yeah, and then what I was gonna say is like, because I don't like, okay, the ring is humongous, and like at first glance I was like, what is that, a Super Bowl ring? But
Kindred Lubeck,
never
apparently.
Yeah, if anybody knows things about that, like I'm sure that means something to them. I just don't know anything.
No.
But I'm sure it means something to someone. No, at first glance I kind of was like, oh, I don't know if I love the ring. And with that being said, like I just want to preface like me saying that with I know nothing. Like have no style. You know, like what my opinion means absolutely nothing. But then I was looking more at it, and then it's like a vintage style ring, and I'm like, oh, actually, that is really cute. And what it was, my like first not loving it was a close up picture, but actually when you zoom out on the pictures, it doesn't look as
really
humongous as I thought. Like I literally thought it looked like zoomed in. I was like, oh my God, this is like a super, like a giant, like clunky ring, but it's not.
Because she's like a big, like she's tall.
Yeah.
So like her fingers aren't small.
Right.
So like obviously in that context, like, yeah, this ring is massive.
Right.
But like it doesn't look any like much crazy. Like I mean, it does look crazier, but you know what I mean. Like like it's, and also I did see someone posted an update that it was maybe worth between 3.5 and 5 million.
Oh shit! I wonder where the 550,000 came from.
I mean, I think it's people just
guessing
throwing
based
stuff out
on like
there and hoping,
right.
Because I guess some other Hollywood jeweler and designer estimated the engagement ring to be worth 3.5 to 5. So again, everybody's just making.
I mean, because
like,
when it said 550,000, I was like, kind of doesn't seem like that much for them, but
no.
But I mean,
right? This
it's obviously a lot. But no, it's beautiful and it looks great on her, and I love that it's like a vintage style because that is so
I feel like it's so her. Yeah.
Like he just knew. And I kind of see that is what everybody is saying. It's so her. They're so in love that he like
really
knew exactly what would work for her.
Exactly what she'd want. The proposal, it like looks like exactly something she'd think wanted. She
like told Kylie or her mom or one of her friends to tell Travis like what kind of ring she would want? Or do you do you think like any other, or not any other girl, but a lot of girls, like Jenny and Alyssa told Ryan what I would want, you know? And some girls just directly send pictures. Like I think you sent pictures to Connor like a year before, like when it was the time to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or some people go ring shopping.
I don't know. I feel like celebrity world is so different from normal in the sense that like she probably has 10,000 really nice rings that like you probably also like if she's wearing one, like a passing comment like, oh, this would be the same like vibe I'd want my engagement. Right. Like, you know, like I feel like there are so many more times to accidentally find that out than like a normal person where like I'm not ever wearing an expensive ring, so you have to ask me because I would have no frame of reference for what I wanted. Yeah. Which could mean that she didn't, like, or that he just could pick up on it and like make it himself without input. I also feel like she's into that.
I also like him doing it himself. I was just
'Cause
gonna
my
say
friend
Steph,
did that.
Travis. I think Travis is like I could see Travis being like, no, I want to do this myself.
But
I
I
want to
think both of
surprise
them
her.
would be into that. Yeah, like I
And
think he would
because
want to do that.
he's
And
so
I
into
think
like
she
fashion.
might want it.
Yeah.
Because so one of my friends, the one whose bachelorette I was just on, she didn't want to know. And
Right.
I had asked her before just in case, like, and she was like, no, I kind of want to see what he'll do.
That's so
and then
scary.
and like, and she was like, well, because I want it to be like he's gonna like this is what he thinks, you know, like, and then I'm gonna love it that much more because like he put the thought into it of like what I would want and like knows what I would want. And I was like, no, I totally understand that. I could never, but I totally understand it. So when her fiance did call me, like before they got engaged, and he had asked, like, do you like, he was like, has she, like, he was like, he said the same thing. He was like, I kind of like have an idea of what she'd want, but can you ask her? Like, will you ask her? And I told him, I was like, I don't think she wants us. She doesn't really want to know in this sense. Like if I ask her, she's going to know. Like, and I think actually maybe it was a couple months before that he was like, can you kind of get a feel, like try to get a feel. And when I asked her, when I saw her, she was just like, I want him to pick. And I was like, well, fuck, I can't keep pushing. Because she just said what she'd want. So then when I talked to him again, I was like, I can tell you what I think she'd want. You see if this matches what you think she'd want. And then we're probably on the right track. And we like talked about it, and he was like, yeah, that's actually, he was like, I'm thinking of a similar thing, maybe just a slightly different shape. And I was like, okay, perfect. Like, I think you're on the right track. Did she love it? And I think I think so. I mean, she's still wearing it. They didn't exchange it. So, I think so. But I could see that being like, I could see Taylor being like that, where it's like, I want to see, like,
I want him to get what he wants.
Like, there's, yeah, exactly. Like, I want to see what he thinks I'd want. And like, not in a test way. No. But just in a, like, maybe
that's romantic.
But exactly. And sort of in like a, I will love anything. Way. And also when you're like that rich and famous, it's like, you can just buy another one. Like, you know, like, you can have multiple if you really want, but it's sort of like, I want to see what he'll do. For me. Totally. So I actually think now I'm leaning towards she did not.
Same.
Maybe he picked up on things, or like maybe like a mom like said, yeah, that it would be gold, right? Like maybe like a gold band, not silver. But like now I'm leaning towards she didn't want any other. Yeah. And I just Travis is the kind of guy that I think would want to design it himself, and like I know Mike like because he's into that like kind that. Of stuff. He's so into that kind of stuff. So I totally agree. I wonder if they had like an engagement dinner, like a party after. Like I wonder if everyone knew but her. Like if and okay, yeah, all the pictures are amazing. The way that he is fully holding her when he's down on one knee and like so close to her, it
cute. Is so beautiful. And oh my goodness.
It's so cute.
Now, what I'm really excited about is the fact that Travis has to go through press all through the season.
I know.
And while it might be really annoying, and of course, like he is very good at only giving away details, but like even just hearing him say like people like congrats on the engagement, like when's the wedding, for him being like, oh, we're just enjoying it right now. Hard. Like him even just like acknowledging it.
Mm-hmm.
So exciting. And then second, I wonder if Taylor Swift's going to go on press. There's a good chance because she's about to release a new album. So if she's on Jimmy Fallon, it'd be like, wait, so you got engaged recently? And he's going to put the picture up.
You're actually so right, because I do feel like, and we kind of talked about this with like her doing the podcast to announce the album. Yeah. Like, I feel like she's going to give this a real rollout, similar to like when she did interviews for Midnights.
Was it Midnights?
Did she do some for Midnights?
Red Taylor's version she did.
Red Taylor's version got some.
She was on Jimmy Fallon. Like, she did the whole thing.
Because I know she did the tour announcement right around Midnights coming out. But like, like this album does give me a feel that like she wants it to be bigger than big.
Right.
So she might do press for it. And also like, why not?
They're going to ask her. Engaged. And if it's going to be like Jimmy Fallon, who's her friend, like if she posted it on Instagram herself, like she's going to talk about it. And I I think she, like this is my prediction, is she's going to give us more, she or Trav, no, in a formal interview, not like a press interview that Travis is going to get. Taylor would give us more information about the proposal. Like, did you know, like Jimmy's going to be like, did you know, like, what was it? Like, oh, and I heard that like your mom did this, and she's going to give us more insight about that day and like whatever happened.
Yeah.
And again, somebody's going to ask her like, oh, like, when are you guys thinking of a wedding? And she's not going to, I don't think we're going to know.
No. Right. I agree. And I also like going off of that too. Part of me also, it's like, what an easy way to get questions about your relationship if you are going to do press than giving them the engagement.
Right.
You know, like it's not going to be, do you hear wedding bells in your future? Or like,
like the
shit like
obnoxious
that, like
shit.
Invasive questions. It's like, go ahead, ask me about
Right.
me about it. We are going to get married,
Right.
so I will tell you some wedding planning. Like it's almost like I know this is not like why they would post about it, but like it's almost like it gives everybody a reason to ask about their relationship.
Yeah.
But you really don't have to give much detail. Like,
Right.
You get to talk about it without giving intimate details about your relationship.
Yeah.
You just say, yeah, we're gonna like
we're planning.
big
We're so
wedding, small
excited.
wedding, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
so excited, like so fun, like he did great. Like, you know, like you get to talk about it without really giving away or like
So many
getting
details.
invasive questions because everybody's just going to go right for proposal. Holy crap.
Right.
You don't have to deal with anything else. So this is like smart as hell too. If she does press, like,
yeah. And I think even if Taylor ends up not doing it, we obviously we know Travis is going to get questions, and I could see him being like, well, you know, I'm going to be really busy with this season, but I know we're so excited and we're just enjoying the engagement, and we're both
like,
really excited to start planning. Like that's going to be the answer.
I was going to say, they asked him last year,
right?
When are you going to propose? And it's like, what the hell, bro? So
I also want to say, I knew this popped into my head like a week or two ago. Last year, do you remember at the Super Bowl, people like genuinely believed, not Swifties, I mean maybe some Swifties, genuinely believed like he was going to propose on the field if they won.
literally so
like,
dumb.
To the point where people were genuinely asking me at work, like, oh, are you excited for the Super Bowl? Like Travis is going to propose, don't you think? Don't all the Swifties think that? And I'm like, literally nobody I know. That is the stupidest thing. That would never happen. And then I was thinking about
as people thinking she's going to perform at the Super Bowl while Travis is still playing.
Yeah, I mean, on our like YouTube video, everybody was commenting about the Super Bowl. I was like, did we even mention that? I'm so confused. I didn't even know that was a rumor.
I'm sorry.
I don't
like
maybe she will. I don't know. Oh, I don't know either way.
While he's still playing, there's no way.
Right.
Like she's not going to take away from his, especially because it's not like he's on a shitty team where there's no chance they're in the Super Bowl.
Right.
They've been in the last 3. Like, she's not going to commit to a Super Bowl if he might be playing in it. I like that always irks me too because I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah, but like,
of course everybody wants her to be in it, one, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either way. I guess I could see it because maybe like the year he retires, like the year after she would do it. But like, I don't know either way. Like, what I'm saying is like, I didn't even know that was a rumor, and like, I don't have. I mean, would she? Would she not? Who knows? Like, I don't. I just don't know.
Yeah, I'm not saying she never would. I'm just saying she never would. Like when they're like, yeah, she's gonna do the 2026 Super Bowl. I'm like, he's literally still playing. She's not gonna do that Super Bowl.
But I thought about it this year too. I was like, oh, I'm so annoyed. I was like, I'm so annoyed thinking about how people are gonna think like Travis is only gonna propose if he gets to the Super Bowl and wins. Like, I don't. I almost this was just like a fleeting thought. I was like, I don't even want to wait through a whole other season to hear this stupid commentary from people.
It's like,
and now you don't have to wait because they're engaged.
Right. It gives the vibe of like people who propose at someone else's wedding without clearing it. Because some people, like, you know, the bride is in on it, like hands the bouquet off, things like that. But it gives the vibe of like, oh, what a better place. We're at a beautiful place. We're celebrating love. Let me propose and not tell anyone I was doing it and try to like steal the shine.
And
like,
I didn't do anything in planning this. Like all the cameras, the lights, and all the photographers.
Yeah. Someone photographers here. Take our picture. Like
let me do it on my happiest day.
Proposed on the field. That would be what it felt like.
Yeah, and like on my happiest day, that has nothing to do with you. I'm going to propose to you. Like that doesn't make any sense. It blows my mind.
We don't have to worry about it anymore.
We don't. I'm just so happy. But I just was like, I can't believe I thought about that last week randomly because I was like, I was annoyed thinking about going into the season, thinking of people asking or like coming up with new theories about that.
It's so cringy. And like this also, it just makes me so happy that like it happened. Like it also, like, because I mean, since the podcast, I mean, since the first day, I think I could scroll back in my TikTok and be like, they're going to get married. And like the second video I ever posted about the two of them.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Like we've been on this train for a long ass time.
Feels good to be right.
It feels so good. But also like, I know like since the podcast in my head, it especially felt like this isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And are we going to know? Like kind of a feel. But I'm just so happy.
I'm so happy that
the when happened so soon and that we know.
I just can't. How is any of this month real? How is any of anything that happened real?
It's also just like so crazy because like August has been so busy, like in my personal life, that it's like how have I even had time to like ingest all this?
I know.
Like it's been crazy.
It seriously is. Now I kind of want to speculate a little bit. We're not the press, but so we sort of talked about this. I forget when, but when do you think the wedding will be? Because when did we talk? Did we already talk about this on here? Because we had this conversation.
On FaceTime.
Oh, it was FaceTime
earlier today.
Okay. No, I just, for some reason, I thought it was like more recent than the first time we talked.
I think it'll be like a late spring, early summer type deal.
So so that's basically, so I think it'll be short too.
Although, I guess it depends. Like, that's when I'm thinking about it. If Travis is still playing football, if he retires after this season, then I have no fucking clue.
That's so true, because she would be a fall girl, and that's.
But at the same time, like
they're not going to do it during an NFL season.
No, and also like they wouldn't
if he's
do
retired.
it. Like it depends on how long she like. Because even if, to me, I think they're going to get married by next year.
Yeah,
like I think by this time next year they will be married.
Yes, me too.
And
I'm with the late spring, early summer.
That means she wouldn't even be able to contemplate. Like he wouldn't know he's not going to play again until like. At the earliest, maybe the end of this season, like December.
Right. He's not going to make that decision.
So, like,
now.
you can't, like, if you want to get married within the next 15 months,
right?
You can't wait for the retirement.
That's
discussion.
So true.
You're doing it in late spring, early summer, probably.
Yeah, and that would make sense with like the vibe of the engagement. Not that he would know, but like if that's the kind of floral patterns and like the whimsy that she likes, because otherwise I would have said she's a fall girly. However, even if he retires, there's no way they would do it during an NFL season because his job is he's going to be, none of his friends could be there. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. The only thing that I think could throw this timeline off is if she announces a tour.
Yeah. Do you think Taylor would announce a tour? I saw like people posting like fake dates, like what they would hope for. And I know that's how she used to do things pre-Eras Tour, but it just feels like it's so soon. Like if she were to go, go ahead.
Well, when you think about it, her she released Midnights, and then a week later she announced the Eras Tour.
No, I know, but it just, I just want her to.
And granted, she announced it, and then it wasn't until like 5 months later. But it was announced in November. It started in March. So like, I mean,
she would already have to be planning. She
here's the thing.
Do so much.
But I
think have to be practicing already.
Here's the thing. If she's doing what we were talking about last time, where like, could it be a Vegas residency? Mm-hmm. She's there for 3 months, like on the weekends for 3 months or whatever. Like, that is conducive to wedding planning.
Yeah.
And like, you know, how that gives a showgirl vibe anyway.
Right.
I don't know if she's going to tour it, honestly. Like, I have no idea. She just did such a crazy tour.
I know.
But that would be the only thing that might mess up my thoughts on when.
Right.
Like an early, like a May, June wedding, if she's going to tour, I think that doesn't help us.
She's going to get married like June 13th, 2026, because 26 is also 13 times. is 13 times 2. You know what I mean? Like, she's going to want to get married in 2026.
13 times 2. Let's see.
What?
Oh, no, Super Bowl. Never mind.
What was it, like February 13th?
February 13th is a Friday.
Oh, yeah. That's
but I also
Tuesday.
forgot she doesn't
Yeah,
need a
yeah.
Friday. She doesn't need a Friday. Let me look at where the weekends
She could do
are.
a Tuesday. Like,
Yeah. Okay. No, that's a Monday.
I'm thinking June for some reason. What?
June 13th is a Saturday.
June 13th, 2026. Make
There it is.
6/13/2026. Just makes sense to me.
It does just make sense to me.
Okay. Now, second thing.
That's it. That's when it is.
Think that they're gonna have like a big what I feel like
Okay.
initially I was gonna say intimate, but I just don't think so. That's not who Travis is.
No. Here's what I think. Because I was talking about this with someone earlier too. No. I think this is gonna be like
The royal wedding.
if like there might be a small intimate like ceremony.
Yes.
Like the actual them getting married might
Just the
be, like,
families.
the families. And then I think it's gonna be an absolute rager for a reception.
Yeah.
Anybody they know.
Or they have two weddings, something like that. Like they have an intimate one first, and
Or
then
it's
they have like
days. It's like
Yeah.
we're doing the intimate ceremonies Friday, and then Saturday
Yeah.
we're gonna do like everybody can watch, and then we're gonna party kind of a thing. Yeah. Because I also feel like I don't know, but yeah, I think there's gonna be it's gonna be a
best of both
big
worlds.
party,
yeah.
but like I think there's gonna be a small facet of it.
Gonna have many dresses, like in that sense. Like I think like if there's gonna be a big party, it's not gonna just be like an after party. Like I think it's gonna be like a wedding reception.
The party. Yeah, the reception is gonna be a big party.
And if
I just
anything, they would still redo their like vows or something. Like
Right.
if you've ever seen, like I've been to a few weddings like that where they're already married and then, which is more of a COVID thing, but it's actually more common to do now. Do you think that they'll have like bridesmaids and groomsmen?
I don't know about that.
Okay, well, who do you think? Okay, so for Travis, it's obviously Jason's your best man. Abigail's her maid of honor.
Do you think?
Yeah, because I don't know, they're still like besties.
Yeah.
I think there would be nobody else. She doesn't have a sister. But okay, so sorry. So Jason, I think Austin would be a groomsman. And I think obviously Pat Mahomes, his friend Ross.
Yeah. And his friend Eric.
Who's Eric, but sure.
He's got a lot of friends from like, I mean, she said it in the podcast.
Oh yeah, like growing
too,
up.
That from like growing up that like he's still very close to.
I think he would have a big bridal party. Like he would have it would be one of the things like where Taylor would actually feel like she would have less.
But see, that's why I don't know if they would do it.
Yeah, maybe they're just going to have a
Because
best
I
man
think-
like Jason and Abigail
Right. Like 1-on-1. Cause like I think
and Kylie.
she has like in my head, I don't think she would like have
one of
and
her
it
famous
sucks to
friends.
say it, but like have the trust in enough people
To
to
stand up there.
be as many as Travis maybe has, right?
Yeah.
Like in my head, it would be like, I guess maybe Abigail, Selena,
That girl Ashley.
Ashley. That's literally the only three I can think of.
Yeah,
Is-
that she's,
I
like,
mean, I would
truly,
say Blake
truly-
Lively, but like I truly have
knows
no
what's
idea what's
happening.
going on
Yeah.
there. So like,
Right.
I don't think in my head, she has so many people that she'd invite to her wedding.
Yes.
But not be in it.
Correct.
So like, it's like kind of like maybe they just don't do it. They have one-on-one or something.
Something like
That's
that if they do it.
Yeah.
Totally. I agree with that.
Or like Abigail and Kylie and Jason and Austin.
Right. Yes, I could see that. Okay, but also then I really think that the girls, Jason and Kylie's girls, are going to be the flower girls all together.
Yes. All four
And the cats somehow are going to be there.
included.
Oh my gosh. I hope
She's going to do the classic cats on the
Yes.
napkins.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the cats on the pets on the napkins. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I did it. I get it.
Yeah. And what I also wanted to say, like, I'm thinking about if they had the big wedding, like, who would be like what like hot names, like what celebrities would be invited. But I want to say is like you were right in what was wrong last week or last time. Well, I'm still not sure, but I was looking at everybody that liked the post, at least that I follow. So I just want to know what celebrities. Again, I screenshotted it to list off the interesting names, but my phone's up there. So, but anyway, the one I saw was Kelly Teller liked it, and I was like, oh, good. Okay, so they're not. They don't have bad blood, because I really believed, because she wasn't like, she didn't post for any new announcement, like all that stuff. So they're at least. So I think they're getting an invite to the wedding, the Tellers, which makes me so happy.
Yeah, I mean,
because I love them.
Well, and I like wait. Oh, actually, this reminds me. Like, so did you see that like Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles were out and about?
Yes. Oh, and someone posted like, "Oh, that would be at the wedding." And then did you see those posts?
Be at her wedding?
Somebody said that like 2 days ago. Like Harry Styles would be at her wedding. That's funny. And they literally posted that they got engaged today. Like that is crazy. Imagine
crazy?
Harry Styles
Like,
is a plus one.
Styles. And imagine if Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner were still together.
All her exes are going to the wedding. All her exes. Oh my gosh, I had a dream last week again that you and Travis were dating the whole time, that Taylor and Travis were dating. This past weekend. And I was like, me and Travis, I was like, wait, that's so crazy. And I was like, wait a minute, so you and Taylor's relationship isn't real? He's like, no, it was never real. Taylor has a different boyfriend. And I was like, I would be sad, but I'm really happy that you're with Steph.
Oh my God.
That just popped into my brain.
I'm repulsed.
So that's the second time I've had a dream like that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. I'm not and I should say this. I'm not repulsed by being linked to Travis Kelce. I'm repulsed that we think I would do this to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's what I'm repulsed about.
No, she knew about it because I was like, wait, so she's just
because
cool?
it was fake.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't think that. I don't know what was going on in my brain. But
oh my God, I'm dead.
Anyway, yeah. JoJo, yeah, all her exes at the wedding. No, but really, so she has so many friends and so does he. Like, how many famous people would be there?
So many.
It would be people have been saying this forever, but the royal wedding, it's like I would pay to have that shit televised. Like, well, honestly, obviously a lot of us would pay to watch that. I don't know why I said it like it was a crazy statement, but
honestly, I mean, they 1000% would never do that.
I wonder if they would do what other celebrities do and do like
a people exclusive,
something like that.
Maybe.
Or she would just post it. I don't know, because I didn't even think we were gonna get an Instagram post, and we did.
So that part of me makes me think maybe we'll just get wedding posts.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be an exclusive photo shoot or anything.
Right.
But also maybe they would, because I think sometimes celebrities do that so that they avoid more paparazzi and stuff. Exactly. So it's like maybe they would just so that they, what do you think?
Yay. What do you think, Freddie?
Freddie, they're going to get me. Yes. Are you excited? Yeah.
And no, you can't come to the wedding.
I mean,
she did tell us we can't come.
You could come as, maybe you could go as,
you probably have a better chance, Freddie, than we do.
You do. You'll get there. Oh, look at this star. Oh, you got water on it. Yeah, I think if in that sense, then maybe she will do like a exclusive.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And I wonder too if it's like going to be one of those things where there's going to be if it's big enough, a lot of famous people there that we're going to get insight from them, and she's just not going to care. Like, yeah, sure. Like, if there's no exclusive, like Kaylee Teller's going to post videos.
Right.
Whatever.
Which could be the case.
Some moments or something like that. Like that were approved. Like, yeah, sure, go post that. But who knows?
Okay.
If I was like one of Travis's like random cousins, I would like shit myself. Like, am I getting a fucking invite to this wedding?
I mean, you can bet that the people that
she was at,
they'll be there.
That's
so insane. Truly so
wild.
Insane.
Where do you think they would have it? Do you think they would go to Pennsylvania and like she would be like hometown, homegrown?
No.
So you think another country?
Oh, I don't know if it's not if maybe another country, but I don't think she's going to Pennsylvania for it.
Okay. Well, just because like that's where she grew up and that's where like they have like
I know,
some
but
roots
like
there. You think Kansas
yeah,
City?
but at the same time, like she always associates herself more with Nashville.
Right.
So in my head, like Pennsylvania isn't like she didn't like Abigail was her Nashville
Right.
friend, you know? So,
Right.
so like part of me thinks like who is in Pennsylvania that she would
Right.
want to be doing it there. I mean, I could see it I could see it being anywhere because
Yeah.
obviously anybody going to this wedding, like if it's like family that can't afford it, they'll pay for it, you know?
Right.
So like I could see it being anywhere, and maybe it'll be in like maybe because you know how they always talk about there's that one stop Singapore, I think. Like remember like people were like, wow, there was such a shift in their
Yeah.
relationship after Singapore. Like maybe it's gonna be in like an Eras Tour stop.
Right. That
Like, you know,
meant
like where it
something
was
to
like,
them.
wow, like or like I think it was Italy when they did that photo shoot on the boat.
I wonder
Where
how
people
you venue shop when you're that rich. Do you fly around like just everywhere?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, right? Like you do whatever the fuck you want.
It's so crazy. I wonder what her dress is gonna look like.
Oh my God.
I know she's gonna have a couple dresses. She's gonna have like a cottage core dress at some point, and then and also she's the type of person because she's so famous. Like she's worn so many wedding dresses in her life. So how do you like outdo not even outdo, you do what's best for you, but like she's tried so many on.
I bet
I feel like she's still gonna try to do a left turn from anything she's already had on because it has
I
to feel
bet
so
she
custom.
already has something in her head
Yeah.
that was
Totally
her wedding
custom.
dress, and she's never worn anything similar
Right.
in like a
makes
wedding
sense.
setting so
Right.
that it doesn't feel like that, you know?
Right. Right.
But also who knows? Because I feel like maybe like I feel like sometimes people's like style can change in the sense of like I hate to bring it up, but like is the wedding dress she always thought of one she like was thinking about with Joe?
Right,
And
right.
like is that a different dress now?
Right.
Because in my head maybe it is. Like I don't know. Like
Yeah. I hope we can one day see it all. And I feel like those hopes are like, that those can come true.
I feel like we have a 80% chance of seeing it.
Yeah. Totally.
And before this, I would have said maybe 50% chance.
Right. And I do
Because-
think it's gonna be a short engagement. Like I really think it's gonna be less than a year.
I agree.
I'm so fucking happy for them. And I'm
Like incredible.
it is so insane.
Incredible.
I think the whole world is just happy. Well, most of the whole world is just so incredibly fucking happy for them.
Yeah.
Except for some of her fans, but
Except for some of her fans, which people have been doing like threads of their like meltdowns, and I have been having a good time.
no, I've also seen not meltdowns. I've seen the opposite. Like, obviously, this is fake, which is so ridiculous, but
It's so ridiculous.
her own fans aren't happy. That's something. I
Day in the
am
life,
so
Taylor
happy
Swift
that
dreams.
we have like a little over a month until Showgirl, so we could see the press, and that press even more soon, like sooner than that Travis Kelce is gonna have to answer questions. So what the fuck? So like,
Also, so like it's insane that like I'm so excited for Showgirl.
yeah,
But now it's like, you know how like it's like the meme with like the people in the church and like the gun and the, like, you know,
yeah.
it's like TS13 is just behind it. And I'm like, because that's going to have their engagement and their wedding. Maybe.
Is she gonna put a bonus track now after she said there is no bonus track? Is there gonna be a bonus track of like of this day that she's like, I can't wait until my next album. I have to fucking put this out.
I don't know. It's crazy.
It's
crazy.
I am so beyond excited and happy for everything.
Me too.
And I'm again, thank you, Taylor, for like deciding to share this with us. How beautiful.
Right.
How beautiful.
How beautiful. Like truly, like this is so exciting. I love this. I can't believe this is like what we get to talk about. I'm so happy for her. Like I'm so happy.
So fucking happy.
We fucking knew it.
I feel like we did it, team. Like we did it. Like
We did it.
We were all in this together.
We are engaged.
We're all collectively
we are all engaged.
We're all part of this. We're all part of this relationship.
We're all part of it. We are engaged, and we better celebrate.
I know. I wish I had like champagne. I wish we
thought the
had
same
more like time to pop some champagne, because I totally would have. But we're trying to pump this out as quick as we can.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, I feel like we're
wrapping up.
wrapping up.
Oh, so to wrap up, let me just pull the cards out with hopefully no glass shattering.
Oh my God, yeah. Now I'm nervous. Okay, so are these our September fortunes?
Yeah, so basically September, or at least a couple weeks will go by till our next podcast episode.
Yeah, okay.
Unless we just all of a sudden start getting interviews at the wazoo. But
well, we have to wait a couple weeks. We're both gone.
Okay, so we'll do 3 cards, even though last time it was 4, but that was just like random. So we'll do you, me.
August was right on time.
You, me, everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start with you, Steph. What's your September gonna be like? Style. You're gonna.
I did.
What did you do?
I did purchase a ridiculous pink corduroy jacket with pearls on it and ruffles.
Oh, I think I saw that.
For the bit at the Bachelorette. It was $20. So maybe.
Wow, Steph.
I'm developing a new style.
Wow. You are going to develop a new style. September is going to be it for you. It's going to be like new girl, who this?
Who this? This is a new shirt.
And now remember, sometimes we're not going to know why that song was picked until the end. Like we were happy. How did we know? Okay, so for me, the lucky one. Okay.
Hell yeah. Sure.
I'll be lucky. Like what's going to happen? So many things could happen. Okay, now this is for all of us Swifties, like, you know, the last time we were happy and
the September vibe.
Yeah, for like Taylor Swift, for us. Well, that's so cute. I mean, it kind of already happened. Stay. I've been loving you for quite some time.
I'd like to hang out with you for my whole life.
Stay. So
this is the football helmet too.
Oh my gosh. This already happened.
Already happened.
I'm going to pick one more because like that already happened. And last time we got 4. Only the young. I don't know what that means. I want to put that back. I didn't like it. No, I'll keep it out. You never know.
No, keep it out. We're going to find out. We'll find out what it means.
So stay tuned until September for our next episode.
That's really good.
Just came out of me. I didn't plan it.
That was really freaking. Well, how could you have?
I mean, even my thought though. I like as I started saying
it just came right out.
It just came out. I didn't know that that's where the end of my sentence was going. But that's the truth, you guys. So we're gonna see how these cards make sense next time.
And we're gonna stay in this glorious engaged bliss.
We will. We absolutely will. So I guess
pick up your stuff.
You guys can pick it up because we are
dropping our mics
now.